Tonight I'm making Chicken Meatball Eggdrop Soup. And I ground up my own boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which I have the meat here. I have 2 eggs here. And I have some homemade chicken broth and a little water mixed in. And I'm going to, when this starts to come up to a simmer, I'll start dropping in some meatballs. And I just have this little scoop, this handy little scoop I'm going to use to make the meatballs and drop into the broth. Okay, and then when it starts simmering, you can drop in your meatballs. I'm not even forming them, I'm just scooping them up with this little meatball scooper, which is a handy dandy little thing. I'll leave a link for it in the description if they still have these. I'm not sure, but I will if I can possibly find them for you, okay? All right, I'll be back. And then once you get them all in there, just let them simmer for a few minutes. It doesn't take too long. I give them a gentle stir just so they don't stick or anything. Oh, this just smells so good while it's cooking. And the meatballs, I guess you could cook them in here for about 5 or 6 minutes. Should be good because I just tested it and it had to go a little bit and it was in for 3 minutes. So I'll give about 2 more minutes and then we'll add the egg. This is really good. I first saw this recipe on Steak and Butter Gal's channel. And she made it with just plain water and ground beef. And it just looked amazing. So I thought I would just make some today for me and see what it was like. And since I had the ground chicken already in my refrigerator, I just used that and some homemade chicken broth. So you could really kind of mix and match. You could use even ground pork if you wanted to. But, okay, I'm going to add the egg drops now. So what you do when you're ready to add the egg into it, you turn off the heat, then you pour your egg in. It will make its own little egg drops. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Look at that. And then you take it off the heat. Well, I have electric, so I have to move it. If you have gas, just turn off the heat. And then just let it sit there for a few minutes. And that's all there is to it. It is so good. And look at that. Look at the little egg drops. Oh, I can't wait to dig into this. Okay. Oh, and also, when you're pouring the egg in, don't stir it. Just dump it in like I did and take it off the heat and let it sit there. Okay. I'm going to put it in a bowl and test it out. And here it is in my bowl and ready to eat. Now, I'm going to add some salt because I like to add salt. So I will add a little salt, and although this is not considered carnivore, I happen to have some fresh chives right here, and I like them. So I'm going to sprinkle just a few in there, and it'll turn it from carnivore to ketovore, but that's okay, because that many chives isn't even going to give me any carbs. So, there you have it. That's what I'm having for dinner. And I will show you the nutrient count at the end of the video. So, have a good evening, everybody. Thanks for watching my little videos. See ya, and God bless. And here is the nutrient and macronutrient info right here. It's 1 serving. The whole thing is 1 serving. And let me scroll this up so you can see the, you see 1 serving, about the recipe. These are the ingredients right here. Okay, I use 16 ounces of chicken broth, 8 ounces of water, 2 eggs, and 8 ounces of ground chicken. And everything else is optional, but this is what goes in the recipe. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See ya.